Unable to convert there, but you like his aggressiveness if you're Denver.
Holmgren, lob it up, slam it down, Hartenstein.
Like, we can get better on some of those execution items in the defensive end in the fourth quarter.
Inside for Hartenstein. The setup by Williams. Hartenstein trying to give it up. The cut and the jam by Williams. Jokic turns on Williams. Scoop goes down for Nikola Jokic.
And they got a little...
SGA wants to clear the area. The fade is good. Three off the mark. Shots are not going down. They've been well contested. Holmgren with a head of steam. Layup goes and a foul. 30-11. Westbrook's jumper is good.
And Westbrook has been good. Right now for Denver was so good in game one, defensively and efficiently on the offensive end.
Lou Dort, bingo! Green, Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander. Off balance, Banker goes. That's difficult.
That was a tough.
11 points. It's 36-13. No look to the corner. Westbrook got a three.
And finally Denver knocking down a three.
Turnover. Wallace ahead. Joe poke away, but he put it to Hartenstein, and Dort is there. Watson got a piece, but that's how this first buddy that's Team Calipari is good with him.
Well, there are a lot of Team Calipari out there in the NBA.
Isaiah Joe with a downtown hit. It's 43-19. Thunder. Westbrook bouncing. Jokic up and in.
Yeah, somehow that pocket pass was able to be delivered there.
Game one, and ultimately OKC had to toss it into Holmgren, who missed the two free throws as time expires at the end of the first.
Everything clicking. Speaking of clicking, great alley-oop there to DeAndre Jordan.
So Jordan gets the scoring started in the second quarter. Presti on that list.
Well, the gold standard in the NBA right now, what he's done. But David Copperfield, where's the picture of Sam Presti?
A year-to-year executive, meaning he should have won this award several times because of all of the things he's done to put them in the position they're in this year.
Yeah, just look at the consistency that this franchise has shown. Williams blocked by Gordon. It's going to count. Goaltending after the Gordon three.
Work on their defense here and attempt to get some stops. Everything going OKC's way.
Wallace pops it in from the outside. In the fifth row.
And the fans, they cheered him before game one.
They did. Not tonight. Wallace connects on a three. He's stumbling going to the rim. He had it blocked underneath. Caruso twisting and turning for two.
Looked like a trap coming on the baseline and on Gordon.
They're now shooting 77% from the field. Murray hits from the corner. And out of bounds.
And that might have been the only mistake they've made on the offensive end.
Westbrook attacking. He lays it in.
Okay, consecutive.
Blocked again. Two for the price of one. Wallace goes coast to coast. He just kicked it to another game. 9. Still have 6:38 to go in this first half. Murray fires. Bullseye. Timeout. Mark.
Like, no one else in the league can do that. As
stepping and steal. Wiggins takes it to the upper room.
And that right there, they're trying to get the ball.
Jokic, one-on-one with Hartenstein. He will take and make the three.
And he hit a similar three like that. Side, steps outside.
Lou Dort. Slam down! Wiggins on the right. Gilgeous-Alexander, swing it. Wiggins got a three.
And that's how you attack a zone. Dribble it. OKC just wears you down.
Gilgeous-Alexander, short, tip in. Hartenstein gets the roll. Different story from game one. That's not working either. Jokic tried to hit Westbrook. Upstairs, slam down. Jalen Williams.
Talented young player showing his range.
Gilgeous-Alexander fades and hits. Get it in for Westbrook. Leave it for Jokic, fires, hits a three. Centered by Murray. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Holmgren fires it up. Contact out front. The question in the second half of game one. Spin move, Holmgren. Hartenstein float. Hartenstein good.
He has short.
This has felt more like what we saw against the Grizzlies as SGA scores in the paint. On the switch, Gilgeous-Alexander crosses over and gets it to go. SGA is smooth with it. Jokic give it up. Brown converts on a three. For Brown, extra feed. Gordon, the flip doesn't go. Knocked outside for Murray. He will take it and make it from long range.
And obviously big
Points in the paint as well with 58.5 per game. They had 54 in game one. They have just 12 tonight. But now starting to... Williams over Jokic. No. Rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Yes, a three. Porter now 1 of 9 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander fades and hits. Gordon, offensive rebound, Porter. Westbrook thought about the three. Instead, it's going to be Porter on the deep shot. Michael Porter Jr.
They're getting one to go.
Minutes to go now in the third. Hartenstein faked the handoff. Shot clock down to 5. The cut and slam by Williams. And another dunk. Williams leaves it for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's born to score. And this thing was lopsided in a hurry. Westbrook to the rim.
And that was a blur right there. Just
So efficient that you see that efficiency play out in the way he plays the game. Jumper is smooth from Isaiah Joe. OKC. A.J. Mitchell in the game. And A.J. Mitchell in the box score series, The Last of Us. Streaming Sundays at 9 exclusively on Max. Jalen Pickett, three-quarter court. And we go to the fourth quarter. 68-14 record. You breeze through the first round. You don't overreact and start changing things left and right because
that up, and that was a great point on his part. Look, he said there are things that they can improve upon, things they can do better, but not change who you are after one.
Hunter Tyson in, along with Jalen Pickett, Najee Strother, who puts it off the window, +1 in favor of the Thunder. Here's Joe one-on-one with Tyson. And Joe nails the J.
In game 3 or 4, as they return back to Denver, and certainly Strother, I like his aggressiveness right there. Had a three-point play opportunity drive and
slapped away. Turnover. Joe give it up. Mitchell can't a triple. One stat in favor of the Nuggets. They have won 7 straight playoff series after winning game 1.
Competing, playing hard up big. I'd like to see this OKC team practice. I mean, just go at it as Strother knocks down a three-pointer. But
shooting for the Oklahoma City Thunder, 37% for Denver. That's going to add to the percentage for OKC. The layup from the rookie out of Weber State. Knocked away from Pickett. Mitchell, all gas, no break. Their only lead. All 13 players for the Thunder have scored. And put 3 on the board for Jalen Pickett. Playoff blowout. Oklahoma City responds in a big way. Game 2 belongs.